Imagine that money is neither paper, nor a number, nor a debt, but a subtle being, a living stream dancing with the invisible laws of the universe. What if I told you that money has a mind, and that its flow obeys not just economic formulas or market rules, but the frequency at which its core vibrates? This statement, however bold it may seem, was whispered in ancient temples, encoded in hermetic symbols, and protected by traditions that knew that energy and matter are not separate, but intimately intertwined. Today, we delve into knowledge that is neither taught in banks nor preached in economics professorships. The hidden truth about the energy of money. A truth that transcends superficial logic and allows us to explore deeper dimensions of our being. We will discuss how this flow of energy responds not to desperate desire, but to vibrational coherence, not to greed, but to the soul's attunement to its essential value. For money reaches not those who need it most, but those who best understand its secret language. It is a faithful lover of inner certainty, a reflection of your connection to the abundance of the whole. In this video, we show you how to activate this forgotten connection and awaken the magnetic consciousness within you that can attract resources, opportunities, and well-being from a deep and authentic level. We explore the philosophical and spiritual roots of this principle. We'll discover how ancient civilizations understood money as an expression of divine energy. And we'll analyze how changing your vibrational field can also transform your economic reality. I'll introduce you to concrete methods for raising your vibrational frequency, conscious rituals for harmony with this golden chain and key to unleash the wealth already within you. This isn't a video about tricks to get rich. It's an invitation to remember that the universe is already infinitely rich, and you are a part of it. When you live by this truth, money will no longer be something you chase, but something that follows you. Get ready, because what you're about to discover today can transform not only your bank account, but also your relationship with the creative energy of the universe. To truly understand the energy of money, we must look beyond the modern financial system. We must explore the invisible roots of ancient thought, in which money was understood not as a simple medium of exchange, but as a living symbol of living energy in motion. In ancient civilizations, particularly the Egyptian, Vedic, and Mesopotamian cultures, the flow of goods and wealth was closely linked to the principle of sacred reciprocity. In Egypt, for example, money was not just a precious mineral. It was considered the flesh of the gods, a spiritual conduit embodying solar energy. It is no coincidence that the pharaohs surrounded themselves with money not just for show, but as a bridge between their earthly will and their divine power. Money was a symbol of connection with the creative source. In Vedic teachings, the concept of Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance, is not limited to material wealth. She represents the flow of harmonious energy, beauty, gratitude, and inner balance. In this context, money was not something earned through brute effort, but something that was naturally attracted when a person was in alignment with their dharma, their inner purpose. Wealth and spirituality were therefore not opposites, but reflections of the same coherent vibration. In his writings, Plato spoke of the world of ideas, in which everything material was merely an imperfect reflection of a pure and unchanging form. Applying this idea to money, we could say that physical currency, the numbers in an account, are nothing more than shadows of a deeper, more archetypal energy, the energy of creation and exchange. A flow that, like a river, needs clean currents to avoid stagnation. Even in ancient alchemical rituals, gold was not sought out of greed. The process of transforming lead into gold was a metaphor for the inner journey, from the depths of ignorance to the light of knowledge. In this sense, gold, and thus money, symbolizes the crystallization of a higher consciousness on the material plane. So how did this sacred symbol become distorted? Over time, the energy of money became detached from its spiritual origin, isolating itself from intention, from the soul, from reciprocity. The result was a cold system in which money was perceived as scarce, competitive, and dirty. But this imbalance is not inherent in money. It reflects an internal division. To regain the true power of money, it is therefore necessary to restore this ancient understanding. Money is an extension of your energy. It is a mirror of your vibrational state. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions are aligned, Money flows like a blessing, not a struggle. Like a river that recognizes the significance of your intention and flows toward you. Imagine for a moment that money is neither paper nor a number, but a subtle current, like a breeze full of intention that only settles where harmony exists. It's not that money is fickle, but because it follows a deeper law than supply and demand, the law of resonance. Everything in the universe vibrates, and money is no exception. Just as a taut string vibrates at a suitable frequency, the energy of money is attracted, not through mere effort, but through the energetic coherence of those who apply it. This principle, although ancient, has been relegated to the realm of mysticism, although in reality it is profoundly pragmatic. Money flows where there is meaning, presence, and permission. What does this mean? We start with purpose. The energy of money is activated when there is a purpose that aligns with your inner core. It's not enough to want money just to have more, because this aimless desire evaporates. The universe doesn't respond to disordered greed, but to clear goals. Money, in its energetic dimension, acts as an ally of the soul when it senses that it is being placed in the service of something greater. The second key is presence. Many people desire wealth but live detached from the here and now. They are driven by fear, anxiety about the future, or resentment toward the past. This fragmented vibration creates a disordered field that repels the energy of money. Presence, on the other hand, anchors energy. When you are truly present, breathe consciously, and your mind is aligned with your heart, you become a highly coherent magnetic field. And then the money begins to flow to you, like a golden octopus attracted to a magnet. The third key is permission. This is perhaps the most neglected. Many people desire wealth, but subconsciously they decide that money is bad, that they don't deserve it, that the rich are corrupt, or that spirituality and money don't mix. These beliefs are like invisible walls. You can work hard, pray, and affirm, but if you haven't opened the inner door of permission, the flow will be restricted. Allowing means letting go of judgment. It's about healing your relationship with money from its emotional roots. It's about understanding that there's nothing impure about attracting wealth when it stems from integrity. A powerful example of this can be found in nature. A tree doesn't ask permission to receive light. It doesn't wonder if the rain that waters it is too much. It receives it because it's part of the cycle, because its destiny is to thrive. Likewise, humans are created to receive not from the ego, but from their original purpose. And when they connect with this purpose, everything flows, including money. Therefore, activating money energy is not about demanding more, but about vibrating differently. Become an antenna that emits frequencies of clarity, gratitude, usefulness, and beauty. Because money, as an energetic intelligence, not only wants to be accumulated, but also multiplied by those who can receive it without being corrupted. It offers itself to those who can transform it into a bridge, not a prison. In short, the energy of money is activated from within. It's not something you attain from the outside, but something you awaken by tuning your vibrational field. Those who understand this stop chasing and begin to attract. One of the least explored truths about money is that it's not enough to attract it. You have to preserve it. And this verb, preserve, doesn't refer to keeping it out of fear, but rather to possessing the energetic, emotional, and spiritual capacity to be a coherent vessel for that power. For the energy of money is not a simple reward. It is a test of balance. Many can open the door, but few can keep it open without getting lost. Once activated, the energy of money acts like an amplifier. It doesn't change your being, but rather reveals what's already within you. So yes, if you feel resentment, fear, disorder, or emptiness, money won't heal you. It makes you visible. Conversely, money becomes a natural extension of your inner power when you cultivate gratitude, clarity, accountability, and vision. Just as fire reveals what lies within the metal, abundance reveals what lies within the soul. Maintaining this energy is also an alchemical act. Commandments or rituals are not enough. It is a constant commitment at your level of consciousness. For example, imagine abundance as a stream of crystal clear water. You are the channel through which it flows. If this channel is blocked by old beliefs, repressed emotions, or destructive habits, the water stagnates or overflows. But when you cleanse this channel, that is, when you work within yourself with discipline and love, the water flows effortlessly. This is where true spiritual practice comes in. Meditation, conscious breathing, writing down your intentions, and healing your family ties and lineage are all ways to cleanse this channel. These aren't symbolic gestures, but energetic actions. They tune your inner field so that you can receive and maintain a higher frequency. They train your nervous system and your soul so that money isn't a burden or obsession, but simply part of the flow. Beyond that, there's an essential component: service. Those who truly receive the energy of money understand that it's not meant to be hoarded, but to circulate. Money, like everything in life, breathes. It inhales when it's received and exhales when it's shared. If you simply take it away, it spreads. If you just give it without receiving, you burn out. The art is in finding the rhythm. Many wise men have taught that abundance multiplies when it is placed in the service of love, growth, and beauty. The body also plays a crucial role in this. Your posture, your breathing, your energy center in the solar plexus and heart, all of these are sensors of flow. If you live in a state of narrowness, your shoulders slumped, and your gaze focused only on lack, you close the inner portals that allow the energy of money to flow through you. In contrast, an open, grounded, and balanced physical presence not only improves your health but also expands your field of attraction. Finally, there is conscious intention. It's not about demanding money as an end in itself, but rather asking yourself, why do I need this energy? How can I expand it? Who can I reach with it? The universe responds more powerfully when your desire to receive is in service to something greater. When abundance isn't just for you, but nourishes, inspires, and supports other avenues. This is how the energy of money becomes sacred. It's no longer a cold transaction, but a living dance between your soul and the universe. A dance that, properly understood, becomes not just a receiver, but a conscious channel of the miracle of abundance. Living in harmony with the energy of money is neither a one-time event nor a static phenomenon. It's a dynamic process, a living relationship that requires presence, mindfulness, and daily harmony. For many, money is synonymous with stress, competition, or scarcity. But when we understand it as a spiritual frequency, a pulse that responds to our inner state, we begin to relate to it from a different perspective, a calmer, more powerful, and more truthful one. Here are some practical principles to help you embark on this path. 1. Reprogram your beliefs not only in your mind but also in your body. Mental affirmations have their value, but if your nervous system remains in survival mode, your energy will be disconnected from the flow. Observe your breathing every time you talk or think about money. Does it slow down? Does it speed up? Does your chest tighten? Then you're not coherent. Practice taking slow, deep breaths from your belly, making sure the money is safe and you're ready to receive it. This simple exercise begins to change your physiology and thus your magnetic field. 2. Dance with abundance, literally. The energy of money is movement. If your body is stiff and your emotions stagnate, you won't get into flow. Music can be medicine. Choose a melody that inspires you. Not necessarily a song about money, but one that radiates expansion, self-confidence, and joy. And dance for a few minutes every morning. Not as an exercise, but as an energetic ritual. This symbolic act prepares your day to receive the right vibration. 3. Learn to say thank you before receiving something. The universe responds to vibrations, not linear time. When you're grateful for something as if it were already there, you send a clear signal of alignment. Keep a gratitude journal specifically for abundance. Write down not only what you already have, but also what's yet to come. Write phrases like, "Thank you for the unexpected opportunities. Thank you for the people who appreciate my work. Thank you for the money that comes easily and purposefully." 4. Give without attachment. Receive without guilt. Many people block the flow of money because they don't know how to receive. Others give because they make sacrifices or feel obligated. Practice giving from the heart without overexerting yourself. And practice receiving without justifying yourself, without apologizing, without feeling you owe something in return. The energy of money is recovering. Give and receive with equal openness. Be generous and accept even small gestures, no matter how they come. Even a long journey is part of the cycle. 5. Surround yourself with symbols of prosperity. Your space speaks about you. Pay attention to your pictures, the sayings on the walls, and the predominant colors. 6. Use money as a mirror, not a tyrant. When financial difficulties arise, see them as an option. 7. Share your vision, not just your complaints. Talk more about what you're creating. 8. When you meet with others to complain about the economy, you create a field of collective scarcity. Conversely, when you share dreams, strategies, and inspiration, you build a network of positive resonance. 9. Surround yourself with people who believe in growth, not survival. Your community is also part of your field of attraction. 10. Incorporating these tips into your daily life isn't a one-time effort. It's a permanent decision to vibrate differently. And when you do, you'll not only change your relationship with money, but also the way you inhabit the world. Imagine for a moment that money isn't an object, not bills, not coins, not even numbers in a bank account. Imagine it's a thread of energy vibrating in the same field as your intention, your presence, your inner worth. Thus, what we call abundance ceases to be an external goal and begins to reveal itself as a manifestation of energetic coherence. On our journey together in this video, we've dismantled the notion of money as a purely economic instrument. We've stripped it of the emotional burden created by centuries of debt, lack, and manipulation. And we've returned it to its subtle essence, a vibrant frequency that aligns with your inner state. A reflection, a mirror, a bridge. We've discovered that money doesn't become active when you obsess over owning it, but when you become an open and clean channel for its flow. When you understand that true wealth doesn't begin with a number, but with deep stillness, clear thinking, and a purposeful heart. You've learned that the energy of money is in motion. It belongs not to those who hoard it, but to those who circulate it. That every act of gratitude, trust, and creativity is a code that reprograms your electromagnetic field. That you don't have to fight for money, but rather remember to invite it with your frequency. Just as you invite a beloved taste into a clean, bright, and open home. And above all, you've understood that this relationship with money is an inseparable part of your spiritual path. When you heal your connection to wealth, you heal your roots, your origins, your identity. And you also reclaim your divine right to create, share, and expand. Because abundance isn't just about possessions. It's about knowing you can give without fear. It means understanding that the universe isn't exhausted just because we don't run out. It means living according to the agapic principle. Not asking to fill a void, but emerging from a center full of light. Now I invite you to bring this wisdom to life. Apply the exercises. Reflect on your beliefs. Change your daily habits. Make money not a goal, but a reflection of your inner development. Let each of your financial decisions become an act of alchemy. May every coin you exchange carry the vibration of your destiny. And if this information has awakened something within you and you feel this knowledge could be useful to someone else, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. May this network of consciousness grow. If you'd like to explore these hidden secrets further, subscribe to the channel, like it, and activate the bell. Help us expand this frequency by sharing this video with other seekers like you. True wealth also manifests when we multiply light. Until next time, remember that you are the field. You are the source. Money, like everything in this universe, responds to those who have learned to vibrate from the soul.